Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on Thornton Farm. So we're back on the farm, and we are gonna bale our hay bales at long last. They are ready, so we'll jump in, get our beast fired up, and get Windrowing, I guess, but plot twist. One, our windrower is currently blocked, I believe. It is in there. And two, we got a phone call from the dealership. Something I've kept a secret from you guys is our bale wrapper and baler all in one combo are here at long last. So we're gonna head down to the dealership. Luckily it's not too far away, and go hook it up. Probably today we're gonna drive around and see if we can find any fields that we can ask the farmer's permission, or land that we can sneak onto and get some grass to turn into silage bales. We're looking like we're going to get the delivery of cows pretty darn soon. So, that being said, we're going to need some feed, silage bales, hopefully. If not, then I think I can put it off for a little bit. Sneaking down in here quick. And here is our brand new machine. Very nice. Yeah, gotta love that automatic hookup. Right, let's take a look around it. That's right. Switch on all of that. Yeah, a sharp looking machine, that's for sure. Pretty compact too. Yeah, I think it would definitely do the job. All the lights are working by the looks of it, that's good. Alright, let's hop on inside. There we go, nice and comfy. And away we go. So we'll just take this to the yard quick, and hopefully we can get ourselves the silage bales that we need, hopefully. If not, like I say, it's no big worry. I think we can maybe figure something out along the way and put it all off, but I'm hoping to get them in soon enough. My worry is I won't be able to produce enough silage bales if we do. I've got outsides of fields and stuff like that, but that's getting desperate at that point. And I guess if really push comes to shove, we've got all that grass out. Well, the sheep may go, may have to make do. That, or we'll be able to borrow a field. I don't know. We shall see. So we'll put this in here. Now our next crop that we've got to harvest isn't quite ready, unfortunately. Is the windrow in here? Yeah, it is. We are going to have to move the combine. Typical. Right, I'll turn in there. I'll have to just gingerly back it in there, mind the gate as well. Like a boss. Cut it over that way. Somehow I think we are gonna need to shut this gate up. There it is. Alright, now that will give us the room that we'll need. Leave the door open there. There we go. What is that catching on? Huh? I don't know what I was getting caught on there. Interesting. Alright, we'll shut that. There we go. Now, the combine. What we'll do is we'll just put that down here. We're not going to need to go down this area anytime soon. Don't like stop starting the machines like that, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, on the brakes. And there we go. So we'll head straight on down to the field and get this all rowed up nicely. Then we'll jump into the 8R and get baling some hay. I hope we get a good amount out of this. I honestly don't know how much we're gonna get, which is worrying. But I am thinking that we are gonna have to seriously look at getting a field. Looking at some more grassland sooner than later, and just going hammer on hay production. It's definitely looking very beautiful indeed. Alright, what we'll do is we'll do the headland last. So I want perfectly nice, beautiful lines. So we'll set our GPS up, and once we've got that set up, we'll be back at you, just like we did before. And we are set. We've got some monster windrows. Look at them. Holy cow. Yeah, the material, by the looks of it, already is 10 times better than what it was before. So what I'll do here is spin around. There we go. Now I thought I set it up properly, but it would appear I did not, because I didn't set the working width. That helps. Trust me guys, that helps. So we'll fire it up, drop them down. And this time around, we're not going to go around in circles like we did before. We'll just cut in quite nicely. And we should get all the material. We may get a few stragglers, tiny little pieces, wisps of it over there. Hopefully the rakes will just catch it. Looks like they are. Perfect. This is the money right here though. But this is all going to animal feed. We're not keeping any of this for a profit. And of course what we'll do is we'll probably run around the outsides anyway. And that'll tidy up the headland turns and all of that good stuff. So I'm not too worried about the rows like that. We'll run around maybe once, maybe twice. We'll see how many is needed. Get some nice neat rows. Just look at the scenery. Beautiful hot air balloon over there. Orange trees. That's the life, let me tell you guys. That is the life. So bits like that is what I'm on about. I'm not too worried. Now those there, yeah, I must admit, I would prefer to see them in a row. We'll see what we can do when we run around the outside of it. We should be able to tidy it up. I may just cut in more on that pass, for example, when we do the headland. So, my opinion of this beautiful 8R. 8R? Geez, 7R. Just like our 8R, that's why I get confused. Awesome tractor. Looks fantastic, handles fantastic. Seems like it would be a good tractor for the farm, and I'm glad I made the decision I did. Seems like a lot of you in the comment section may have been disappointed to see our class disappear. But hey, once you go to a one brand, you just can't get away. The combines, we'll stick to a class combine. We'll stay classy there. Just gone to a different shade of green, I guess, and not so much of white. So with this, looks like we've probably got maybe 2 more, 3 more passes, something like that. Now this would be interesting. I don't know if that got turned into hay or what the deal was there. And drop them down there. Yeah, see, that worked quite nicely there. Gotta love it when there's telegraph poles in the middle of your field. So we will be baling and stacking in today's video, so we'll probably drive this back and cut to it. As I've said, I will be in the 8R for baling. So I want to stop about there. Back her on up. Now you may tell I've got a weight on the front. It's basically like the old saddlebag weights, or suitcase weights. I've heard of them different names in my time. So we got that on the front. We just got the block on it right now. Shouldn't add too much weight to the front. It's not like we need it. You can hardly say we are doing heavy work right now. Moving a lot of material, but not exactly doing heavy work. And yeah, may need to replace that bar now. Thought it would work out for us, but that didn't. That's a shame. So what we'll do is we'll leave a tractor and a bit more width there, about here. And that will be the start of us running around doing the headlands, I believe. So we'll kill our GPS. And just go around freehand, tidying up the edges. Yeah, okay, this has got one more row here. It's just a tiny little one, which is a bit of a pain. Let's see if I can just reverse down the row. We'll kill the rake. That's collecting that up on the bank. And here we go. So as I say, I'll probably run around twice, maybe. We'll see how this one looks. If we don't need to, we don't need to. I don't mind little wisps drying off, they'll blow away in the winds and stuff like that. Damp will probably get to him anyway. So yeah, I think that section could do with a rake around, I think. So that small windrow, yeah, it's not much material, but I'm impressed with the rest. Really impressed, actually. We did quite well there. So some spaces may need a rake or two around. Like here's going to have a small windrow too, but it looks at where I first entered started off the rows. Up here, this section I cut it in pretty wide just to get the majority of the grass. that we did. So yeah, I think I'll go around the tops and bottom again. Kneading it up. And we're gonna get some mud here, I think. Yep, no, maybe? No, good. Missed the majority of it. And blend that into one just there. Like so. Ease that over. And again. Alright, what we'll do, motor down. Whoa. Must have hit a ditch or something. Okay, so here is the last pass here. It's definitely not needed, but we'll do it just to neaten it up, like I say. May have actually made things a lot worse, because it's just piling into huge mounds. Gotta love the way this works sometimes. So yeah, that actually made more of a mess than it did good. Alright, lesson learned. Won't be doing that again. And we got this road just here. See, I could actually combine these into two, but I'm not into one. I'm not going to. Now it's up here that I can probably get away with just tidying it up around it. More than anything. We'll give it a shot anyway and see what happens. There you go, fold this up. Yeah, look at the mountains. Interesting. Including that Mount Everest there. Jeez. Alright, we'll zip on back to the yard. At least it's just a straight swap from one machine to the other. And then we'll have a drive around, see if we can spy some fields to get into. I got one that I have marked down, but I truly don't know, to tell you the truth. It'll be any good to us. Depends if there's any animals on the fields as well. Which, knowing my luck, is probably the case. Right, what we'll do is we'll throw this in here. We'll leave room to be able to get out with the 8R. And here is the slightly muddy 8R. As you guys can see, really, just a bigger brother. It really is. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll shut this up because we don't want the dust getting in. And away we go. Yeah, really not much difference between the two. Main differences right now is one's slightly dirty, aka this one, and dusty. Yeah, that field is the one I've got my eye on. Tell you the truth, guys, that field right there. One day. And trust me, one day can't come soon enough. And here's our entrance. So, you may wonder how I'm going to do this. Alrighty then, so what we'll do is we'll hit up I think this row here, off to our left, is actually the start, well, the last up row. Get it all fired up. We'll just enter the row and gobble it all down. This seems to be working quite nice. Alright, let's motor on through. Stay nice and level. Some big windrows. Really big windrows. And some complete monsters at the end now. Which, not pleased about, but we learn by our mistakes. Everyone does. So, next task, like I say, animal preparation. Gotta get the sheep ready to make sure they're all happy. I can see, honestly, me having to put off the delivery of our cows. As for the pigs, we still need to lift the grain off. Not the grain, the beets. Some of them will go to market, and the big majority of them will be keeping down at the yard. So I need to see when we can get the machine in to lift them up. May be able to get one of them in. I've been speaking to the company and the dealership, Homer, recently, and well, for my YouTube videos, maybe able to get one of these on Thornton Farm for making a video. So hopefully that pans out. If not, well, I'll be down there with the telehandler. Yeah, that's going to be a pain. That's going to be a really big pain if that's the case. So if we get that, we'll, I don't know, probably end up renting a articulated vehicle of some sort. Possibly, we'll see. We'll see what comes along. If we can get one of them into. All of that stuff's just, well, out of my price range and no real need for it. I don't see me having to do it too often. It depends how long they last and how much feed we can make. Not sure how many bales we're making, but I'm happy with the amount. Yeah, definitely looking very nice indeed. So we'll spin around here and get lined up with these rows. These are the funky looking ones, and just straight up mountains. This baler eats pretty much everything and anything, luckily. Sounds familiar. And then we will go right across this row into this one. Hopefully we don't drop a bale there. We did have one more. I thought we did. Some weirdness going on over here. Some definite weirdness. So what we'll do is we'll go down this row, spin back around, get this one. Oh, we did drop a bale on there. If we do it carefully, we'll be able to nudge it. We'll come back down here and grab that lot and get a photo of our monster windrow and this old beast. Old Castle on the Hill. Great song, that. If we had a radio, we could be listening to it. I'd rather listen to the sound of a diesel engine just purr away anyway. Trust me guys, slightly cheaper not having a radio too. I think it does have the speakers somewhere. Maybe not. Oh. There's me talking, flapping my gums, not listening to what I'm doing. Hey, there we go. Now we should be pumping out some bales here. In a minute we'll check our counter and have a look to see how many bales we made. Probably when I grab my camera, take a picture. We'll stop and I'll tell you the info on them. I can see it being quite a few by the looks of it. It's going to be a good amount. So I think it's around here. I want to take my picture actually. Yeah, just about here. Easy on the brakes. So we should be right back at you. Trust me guys, when you see that picture, you're going to love it. You have to check the official Instagram for that. We'll put that up there to let you know when the video goes live. Gotta love modern technology. Alright, let's fix this monumental screw up along here. We'll grab this one. Right, should be on that there. Yep. Good. It's funny how you see some carryovers from one model to the next. This cab's pretty much the same as the 7R. We've got 2 PTOs. Well, on this front hitch, call me blind, but there ain't no PTO on this 3-point hitch. Not even a gearbox to be sane. Here we have a switch. Maybe it could be turned into something else, I don't know. I don't know, but there ain't no PTO up front of this one, that's for darn sure. Be nice if we could get the gearbox for that. Alright, Mount Everest. I don't get why they turn like that. That really does kind of bother me at times. Ah yes, this one. Okay, nudge that out. Hopefully it didn't break a string. If it did, well, it could just get burnt. Now let's see if the header will pick up any of this stuff here. And we dropped a bale too by the looks of it. Typical. Absolutely typical. I'll run up this row here too. Yeah, there we go. We'll eject one out. Probably only get one. Yep, there it goes, isn't it? Spun around too. Weird. And we'll head on back to the farm and start having to drive around every time. This field, I think I'm on a different field, I swear. Oh, people that drive by must find it hilarious. That's it, make me tractor all dirty. This wouldn't be too bad of a field neither. So, are we figuring out what machines we'll be using, trailer-wise and all that good stuff, and parking this bad boy up. So, we'll be back at you. Are you joining us in the landy? We've got the GPS going, as you guys can see down there. And we're looking for a field now. You guys can see we've got the satellite imaging on here. And there's supposed to be a bit of greenery back here. Now, I'm not sure if we can even get into it. We've got the pub there. Fields over there. But I honestly don't think... Where are you going? You're going that way. Honestly don't think we can get into it. Whoa!
Hi.
Hello to you too. No, we can't. Alrighty, so That's field number 1 crossed off. If I could hear a vehicle. Field number 2 is down here. Okay, who hit me? That was a crash and run away. Down here, we're catching up on this. Well, what looks to be like an old Fiat 500. I'll go for the overtake. And of course we did it. So we've got field here, which is 24. And a field here. But if you look, we've got some stuff there. All back there. Can we get through? Well, we may be lucky. We may be lucky, chaps. Now, that may be all one field. That is the problem. I'll keep that shut. Can we even get through here? No, but can we jump the fence? Yes, we can. Now, this would be a good one, but I think it's connected to this field here, so it may not be any good to us. Which is a shame. Yeah, it is. Oh, that sucks. Well, in that case, guys, that could be a bust for us getting the animals anytime soon. See if I could mow that field. Oh, that'd be awesome. Let's not wreck too much grass. And that is pretty much our last hope was there. Everything else, see if I zoom in here, like I've done, we've got nothing else we could take. We may have to go to our sheep, but at the same time, is it really worth it? Probably not, so I think until next season. We won't be getting any cows. So with that being said, I will see you guys back at the farm. We'll jump into one of the machines, or two of the machines, and get stacking. You know, sometimes some stuff is just looking at you right in your face. Even then, it's not going to be enough for a full winter. So what's better than some grass, some slight mudding? Now this field here, when we got this place, it was supposed to be ours. Right now we're going through the process of checking it out legally. It could be 100% ours. So if it is, we'll end up with it. So we'll see next episode, I guess, when we come back at you. Now, we are running out of time. You know I like to keep the videos around 30, 35, 34 minutes, something like that. So what we'll do is I think we'll go stack the bales off camera. You guys have seen bale stacking. Yeah, you guys ain't missing anything. We'll probably use the Manitou and the Joskin trailer, or maybe even the HGV trailer, and pull it down with the 8R possibly. We'll find out. We'll figure it out. And we'll be back at it. I did say we'll see how many bales we are, so if we load up the information from our accountant, now we'll get off the finances. You guys don't need to be seeing that. And created this session on AKA sort of today. I don't know why it says session. 47. So, yeah, we've done good. So, I guess we'll head over to the main yard, get ourselves kitted up. Actually, may even just... Wait, there's our fence. We'll just shove our landy here for the time being. And we will bid you farewell as we look after both of these muddy vehicles they need to wash. And who left those windows open? All of them. Jeez. Hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll be back out to you at some point with another Thornton Farm episode. See ya.